Hello and welcome to ROG DreamLeague Season 8, or should I say welcome back, as I'm assuming you've watched every single episode so far, right? Yes, indeed. We have another day of Dota 2 for you, and we are again fairly early, and that is because we have 3 series of Dota 2 for you today. We're going to see Liquid for the first time, so that should be very exciting, and to take you through all the action today, I have awesome people sitting in the chairs next to me. Fogged, you are one of the awesome people. Are you proud?
I'm awesome. Thank you. Hello. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see this Asus monitor as well.
What's the model? Can you tell me?
I'm not too sure. It's an Asus Swift.
I've been saying it all week.
2560 by 1440.
2560 by 4040.
Oh.
Correct. Yes. How many hertz?
I know it's 165. Wait, it's the VCX. No, I'm not even.
No,
close.
don't say that. That's the competitor one, though.
Oh shit.
Do you know how many hertz it has?
165.
165.
I said that.
He said that.
It's
How many
impressive.
inches is it then, Owen?
7.
Wait, Owen's here.
Owen's here.
Hey, Owen.
Hey, Owen. How many inches does this monitor have?
That looks about 64.
That's not how inches work.
That's a lot of inches.
27? Close
27.
enough. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Still a lot.
Rough ballpark, yeah.
Yeah. Doing good today, Owen?
Yep. Good.
Awesome, awesome. How about you, Jake? Do you know the model number name for this monitor?
No.
It's PG27VQ.
I got a V. There was a V
That's
in
the
there. I
easy
knew
one.
there was a V.
Thank you for
RG
giving me the easy
27.
I
one.
think
you.
you also said RG Swift.
I did.
Yeah, so you're good.
Okay, I got more than these
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We got good games today, Sheaves. I'm actually super hyped today. We got the Liquids and all that jazz. It's going to be a very good day today. Great Dota. Very excited.
You dressed up for the occasion.
Oh, this is just the only shirt in my backpack that doesn't stink. The rest of them are foul.
All right.
So that's the only one.
You look great.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Really helping the self-confidence here today. Thanks, everyone.
All right. So we have a lot of Dota today, but before we talk about the actual Dota that we're having today, because I wanted you to quickly talk about something that happened yesterday evening.
Ooh.
It was an announcement of a major getting cancelled, and I thought that was an interesting development. Obviously, at the start of the season, at the start of the pro circuit, there were so many majors and minors scheduled, and then having a major just like that get cancelled. What do you think about that, Jake?
It was a lot of work to make sure that that major was sabotaged. I spent a long time, and I warned you, Gods and LD, don't F with Moonduck Studios. Now your major's gone. PGL, don't F with Moonduck Studios, or you're coming next. Get your majors the hell out of here. No, that's a sad story, though. I feel real bad for them. But I like their respectful thing. If you read what they said on Reddit, they said, you know, we could have done it.
Yeah.
We could have launched the major, but we're not going to do a poo-poo job. And you know what? We'd rather not deliver a bad product than deliver any product at all. So good for them for saying, you know what? We're not going to do a bad product. But we'll see you next year.
Now we got what, like one NA major? Maybe?
No NA.
Do we even have any NA majors?
There's no
none.
NA majors down on the list, no. Nothing. That's it for America.
Do you feel like
Whoa.
that? Do you
I
feel like
wouldn't
that's a
say
big?
that. Captain's Draft Minor
It's not a major.
It's not a major.
You just said it was a major.
I just said minor.
I think that's it for NA.
It's now a major.
Minor.
Is that the only minor as well?
Yeah.
Are there any other minors in NA? Do we have no tournaments?
You guys get TI, okay?
I've contacted
You guys get
Valve.
TI. That's worth like a bazillion majors.
Valve said that they were going to front us the money to make Captain's Draft a major. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
It's already
It's
they're
recorded.
just gonna front it.
Confirmed.
They were gave away $3 million every time last time. They're only gonna give us, you know, however much we need.
Do you think that has an impact though on the competitive scene, Fogged? Not
No.
having any.
No.
No, I
Oh.
don't think so. I think it just sucks because people are really looking forward to, especially Summit stepping it up, but
Oh, yeah.
not having just like these small Summit tournaments, having like what they could actually display when
Yeah.
it's like a big actual like with a crowd and everything.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed.
I mean,
Sucks.
yeah, obviously it does suck, and I would imagine, especially for fans, if you want to go to a major, the options are just so limited. You have to fly across the ocean. Which is
I
kinda
mean,
far.
it doesn't suck that much. We honestly do get TI, which is
Sure.
unarguably
You
the
get
best
TI.
event in the world. They didn't put on something bad. If you put on something bad this year, you never get to do it again.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's basically saying, like, you know, we don't want to throw. We're gonna have a great
tell
event
that
next
to
time.
Perfect World Slacks. I mean,
Whoa. Well, Perfect World, that's a different situation.
oh,
I mean, that's, you know. In NA, there's no excuse. You can't just be
okay.
like.
But we've
"Oh,
had 8. There's gonna be 8 summits now, and we've only had like small summits. I guess summit 3 was the biggest one. Summit 2.
That's
which
what
the one
summit is
I think it was
supposed to
Summit 3
be.
was the big
If
one.
you
Summit 3 was
can't
the big
have
one.
If you
big
make
summits
summit
anyway.
big, then it's not the summit. The summit is a nice small event.
So maybe
that's
for they
family.
did it on purpose for Summit 10. It's all.
Oh my God! It's all
It's a
set
ruse.
up.
10.
It's a ruse.
Is gonna be
It's
the big
all
one.
set up.
Summit 10.
Yeah,
Heard
It's
it
gonna
here
be the big
first.
one. Heard it here
Anyway.
first.
I don't understand why anyone would throw a LAN. Honestly, it's just nonsensical.
But they should do it
Why?
in Tokyo.
Why?
Yeah, it's
There's
easy.
no point.
For a LAN, make money.
You're doing one.
How much money do you
Not
think
a
a LAN
LAN.
makes?
Well, I'm saying like, okay, so if you throw a LAN, you only have things to lose, right? All the studios in Dota are pretty established. They all have done very well. You're not going to make any money because you're spending all your money on a giant
Mate,
venue.
Easy money. It's just gotta be
Easy
good
money
business.
from what? The prize pool is
You
gigantic.
get
The
money
venue
from
is gigantic.
sponsors, from all
It's
these
crazy.
Beautiful sponsors.
These
Yeah,
are great sponsors. But in this time, I don't know. For somebody like BTS or something to do a LAN, I feel like it's only a loss. You can only lose. It's risky.
I mean, there's a reason why there's so many events. Yeah.
Careful, your next wearing slacks.
Whoa.
Everyone's gonna just get rid of all their tournaments now because of you.
I
Like,
mean, I'm not saying
Slacks
that.
was right.
Slacks
Why
was
am I
right,
doing
yeah.
this? Cancel
No,
everything
yes.
we have planned.
Good, everyone, good. Cancel your tournament so I could have 4 majors this season. Let's go.
Moondog Major, heard it here first.
Every one of them. We're doing all 7 majors.
In Colorado.
Mott, wake up. Sorry, anyway. Yeah, but
But it is sad, and there's a lot of controversy about the Fallout Major as well. I mean, they made a statement again today saying, you know, they're not involved in the pyramid scheme, but they have had a history with not delivering great events so far.
so what was their statement?
I mean, well, no, that there
It's a
was.
long
They had
statement.
one Fallout Gaming event. I remember what it wasn't that bad, right? They had a tournament. I could sit at home and watch it from across the world. That gets a pass from me. You know, if you can do that,
That's enough.
That's
That's
enough.
all that needs to
That's
happen.
enough. That's all I want from a LAN. If I can watch it from home, I'm actually more excited if the viewing experience is terrible. You know what I mean? When I'm watching a LAN, if everything goes so smoothly, it's another one of those smooth
boring.
LANs. I'm going to make sure that DreamHack, we're going to have lots of stuff go wrong with it.
So you're saying
It
that
makes
you
it much
hope
more fun for the viewers.
you saying that they hope they
We're just gonna walk
They
during the
crumble.
DreamHack one. We're just gonna walk around and
We're just-
unplug shit.
Absolutely. And that gets the hits, you know. People start talking about it.
Oh,
It's-
T-Tours.
Everybody
people-
remembers the Shanghai Major.
Exactly.
That's right.
Shanghai Major, it was intentional.
It was
You know,
one of my
people
favorite
thought
tournaments.
That was, you know, I'm blowing it open now. That was all planned. It was perfectly planned, and it worked out.
Oh man,
You know how much money Shanghai Major made off the back of that?
must have made a ton.
The Chinese net worth of the country doubled.
Gotta
after Shanghai
say,
Major.
they hardly spend any money on the tournament. They
Yeah.
make it all. It's like an indie film of tournaments.
They're smart.
Yeah. That's really genius. I will say the only tournament I watched every single day of was the Shanghai shit.
Me too.
Exactly.
Me too, actually.
Because
tune
it's like
in.
it's like watching NASCAR. You're just waiting to see which car crashes. You're like,
And that
all
was
right,
that was bad
something
schedule too.
horrible is gonna happen. Yeah, I
It's
stayed
like
up every
3
night.
a.m. game start. All right, I'm tuning in at 3 a.m.
Like, all right, Sheever, let's see if you
see
can
what we
host
got.
today. It was
Wait,
amazing.
is Dakota's mic muted? Yes.
Oh,
it is.
Maybe we'll hear that guy screaming during the interview again. This is amazing. That's how you should run a tournament.
Yeah, exactly. You want to have stuff
Owen?
being chaotic.
There's an extra spot for a major.
Yeah.
Let's call up Cards Against Humanity and just lay that out.
I
Just
bet
say,
they've got money, haven't they?
they've got a ton of money. We'll just say, guys, we're going to make the worst tournament possible, and
And-
they have to come. We're not going to feed the players. We're not going to fly them out. People will just, one person will die.
Yeah.
We'll kill somebody on this major.
Live on stage.
All right.
We'll see you soon. Where are we going to hold it? The North
I don't
Korean
know.
major?
No, Tokyo, man.
Well, I want to go.
I wanna go to
Tokyo.
Japan.
We want to go.
We're not
wanna
going to
go-
screw up Tokyo.
Did you
We
go
don't-
to Australia?
No,
Australia,
you guys
we're
aren't
going to
getting
Australia. Yeah, we'll
the
like the boats.
Australian
I like the
major.
kangaroos and the wild
A
flat
kangaroo
things.
just comes on a panel. Poof! Just
You
like
can put
destroys
scorpions in the
someone.
booth. You know, extra
Yeah,
difficult for
spiders,
them.
the didgeridingos or what they're
The
called.
didgeridingos.
Yeah.
Are they actually? I don't think that's the thing.
Yeah, you got, is it dingoes, the little baby kangaroos?
That sounded legit.
That's Joey's.
That
Sounded
think-
real to me.
I don't know.
Koalas.
Koalas
you know,
are not very
koalas. Did you
Koalas
know
not
that they're
baby
one of the
kangaroo.
most dangerous creatures in the
What?
world?
No, they're not.
Yeah, have you ever had
Koalas-
someone throw one at your face?
No.
It's going to rip it to pieces.
Eucalyptus is actually a hallucinogen. It's very toxic, so we don't smoke it. But koalas have built up an immunity, and when they eat it, it's a lot like an LSD. They're constantly just blaze crazy in those trees, and if you
That's
get
why they got that
close,
funny little white hair.
yeah,
You
they're
know?
just like.
Whoa.
Anyway, the
They're at a
claws of a
10.
koala can rip through a bone. Those things are
I don't know if you guys are being serious.
I'm being serious. If you see a koala in real life, run. It's very scary.
Koala
and they all have
is actually
chlamydia.
Australian for homicidal. You know, these are the homicidal
Homicidal?
They will murder you.
No, I'm not kidding around. You see a koala in real life, get the hell out of there. That thing is tripping balls. It's going to attack you with its chlamydia hands and its giant claws. Run. I'm not kidding.
I mean, how many people do you know that have seen a koala bear?
So a major
exactly,
in
because the people that have
Australia-
seen it, you don't just speak to them.
They're dead. They're all dead.
They are.
What just happened?
It's true.
I don't even
just
know.
happened?
So we're going to have a major in Australia.
New Zealand don't have any koala bears.
They have a
kicked
lot of
them off.
birds.
They chopped themselves off and they put all the koala bears on Australia. They
birds?
floated up
Oh.
north a bit.
Yeah, they ran.
Yeah.
New Zealand's entire
They got their
population
paddles
was
out, they went to the
escaping.
side and they all pushed
It was
really
like
hard.
the zombie
land broke.
apocalypse.
You know?
The koalas were coming out of the trees.
They
They're like,
escaped-
get on the boats!
They don't even have kangaroos out there.
I
New
think
Zealand,
they're
they
having
just
two
got
separate
sheep.
Yeah.
conversations right
They got
now.
Lord of the Rings though, haven't they? That's still
They
out
do.
there.
They got the hobbits.
Yeah, they've got the hobbits in New Zealand. And they need to keep the hobbits safe. Hobbits against a koala bear, that's not a fair fight.
It's a destruction.
Welcome to the ROG.
And if you don't believe me, check out, the Return of the King outtakes.
It's so
Frodo
lovely
versus
for you
the
to join
koala
us.
bear.
Sean Connery was in Lord of the Rings until a koala attacked him. And then he had to drop the project.
All right.
Smeagol was
just
actually a
happened there?
representation of a tortured
So-
koala bear so the hobbits could get some sort of mental
We had Dota
power.
yesterday,
So
right?
we had Dota yesterday. Good point, Vaughn. We had the Dota yesterday. We had 3 series yesterday as well. We saw Secret for the first time. It was a day full of action. And in case you missed it, here's the top 3 plays of yesterday.
Maybe a different story.
Hook shot comes out, catches out Ramses with the ice blast as well. And cancel there too.
Yeah, they got the kill. Global comes out. They want to try and find something in return. That is a beautiful boulder smash. Perfect angle from Lil. Catches both of them. They'll take down one with the curse on cancel. They should get him as well, and they do indeed. But the Chrono is on 3. Do they have follow-up damage? It doesn't look like they do. The GA comes out, but it didn't achieve much. And now Kesu, he could be in trouble himself. He's got Time Walk again. So he's still rather slippery, but the silence comes through along with the purification. And again, Lil, some beautiful Earth Spirit play down in the Radiant jungle.
And here we go. They're just going for the Roshan. It's going to get scouted out by Clockwork, though. Can they go for it? Ace is so low. If they somehow got in there, here we go. They're going to get a snatch. Yep, G actually picked up. He's going to go down here, but his team needs help him. Anti-Mage just split pushing bottom. Bottom will pick up that kill on Slayer. Ace goes down. It's a Quap having a great time on the backside. Actually finally goes down. I thought he already lost that Aegis, and now Afterlife heals up. We do see a sleep coming out. Nicely done.
They were just constant aggression, giving mid one all the space in the world to get that farm going. But Empire is getting crush spotted now, getting gone on here. He's gonna be able to get brought down. He gets the stun, but he might die.
He's walking out. I think he's walking out of this one.
Glimmer healing ward. Okay, he's fine.
I think he won't be as fortunate. Puppy.
Oh, Puppy used the Glimmer cape on his teammate there.
Stampede for what?
Stampede for the slow on the brew. Oh, the stun. Oh, he tries to Manta, but he gets out with the
Oh,
gas
yeah,
star.
so there we. That's the Echo, and that's the GG Echo, is that right?
A lot of action indeed yesterday, and that brings us to the following standings. We've had Team Secret going 3-1, so that will be their score. And Virtus Pro lost another game, but they are still on top of the boards. That's very scary. We'll show it in a second.
I don't know if it's real though.
You'll see Team
real.
Liquid,
That's
they're still
real.
at 0, but they haven't played a single game yet. We're going to see them 4 games today, so that will be changed. And let's take a look at Fog's picture. Because
I mean, I was fact checking.
As you can
Slacks
see
and I've got-
our Zen book, you doubted the koalas.
Apparently that's a koala.
That's the
angry.
last thing a lot of New Zealanders saw before they escaped.
Dude, that's
Does
pretty
it? Wait,
scary.
doesn't his mouth look like an Aegis in that shot?
What?
No.
That's some Illuminati stuff.
What are you drunk?
Look at it. Put it on the camera again. Put it on this camera. Doesn't that look like an Aegis?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, from a
It looks like on that camera.
It's like a scab it has.
Oh,
so he also comes back to life.
Now
if
we
you try
know
and kill
how
him.
it was created. Ice Frog was sitting in the Australian Amazonian forest and a koala came up to him, nearly killed him, and he was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go make a computer game. It's much safer than living in Australia. And bam.
I barely survived. It's almost like I got an extra life that day.
And that's why the pangolin, that's a little like a koala bear, isn't it?
No, he's more like
Help. Get me out.
what's the thing? The thing that rolls. The thing
A
that was in the,
pangolin?
no, the thing that was in the mod.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
A pangadillo.
Armadillo.
Earth Spirit?
Armadillo.
Yeah, armadillo. But
Great.
Dota.
Dota.
So we are gonna see Liquid for the first time today. Fogged.
So-
Owen, before I send you guys off, I would like to talk a little bit about what you think is gonna happen today.
I was talking with Matu yesterday. He's like, man, I thought we were gonna have a break, but now we got to play some more Dota,
Yep.
but we're gonna win. That's what he said.
Wow.
They're still very confident.
What's he's had a break? Well, he played on what Sunday? He's had 3 days off. Come on.
2 days.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Wednesday. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 2 days off. Most people.
He still had to fly. And,
What are these noises?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
It is. But yeah, I think Liquid's looking pretty good. I want to see if OG. I want to see if they run Morphling, right? Jarex was talking about it. I don't think we'll see it, but
if he doesn't pick it, I mean, it's a lot of talk, not a lot of showing. There's a saying for that.
Wow, he just said people were being a bit harsh on it. He didn't really.
I think he's right. I think he's right. Actually.
yeah.
I just don't think it's a carry
way to
here
prove
anymore.
it than to win the hardest game
Yeah.
of the thing.
No way he plays more.
No,
No.
I want to see like how well OG can stand versus Liquid, and
Yeah.
I mean Liquid has what, doubleheader?
Yes. We
And
have Liquid
they look pretty
OG
dominant.
and Liquid Empire. Yeah. And we also have Secret versus Mid or Feed. Mid or Feed has only tied so far. They've had 3 series, but they tied against the worst. They tied against the best, literally, because they tied against Vega and Empire, who at the moment at the bottom, and they tied against Virtus Pro, who is at the top. So
That's a grudge match too, right? Weehaw is on with Mid or Feed. So is Kezu. They were both on Secret
Yeah.
at one time.
Yes, you were
We are
correct.
used
Yes,
to be on
I was right
Secret.
with that.
Yeah, he was.
He,
Well,
won,
Shanghai Major.
he won Shanghai.
Oh, in Shanghai, of course he did with
So
Misery.
we
yeah,
got a grudge
we
match.
on
That
Misery
last game of the
Park.
day should be pretty hype.
Yeah.
Ah,
Grudge match.
grudge.
Grudge.
Were they still
match.
on that team? Yeah, I guess they were.
Kez-
Grudge match.
but
Grudge match.
I think for Kezu maybe more so. I mean, it was very recent that he was. Let
Yeah,
go.
Kezu quote has said he wants to kill puppies. So
Wow,
here's the time
that's
to go.
a quote.
Wants to kill puppies? That's terrible.
That's
That is
terrible.
actually horrible.
Young P in danger? Question mark.
Young P versus Big K. Find out what happens later today.
Special K more.
Special. Jesus.
All right.
Can we say that?
No, like he's
So,
a special boy.
We're going to
okay.
talk a little bit more about Dota, but we're going to do so without ODPixel and Fogged. We are going to replace them for our guest of the week. Hey, Grant, how you doing?
Hey!
Hey, whoa!
What up? I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Pretty good, pretty good.
That's
Grant,
good.
I want to talk to you about something close to my heart, and I know close to yours.
All right.
You seen this custom game contest?
Oh, I have.
All right. So Valvo says they want to outsource Frostivus this year.
Fair enough.
Have the community make custom games for them. First time Valve's ever done something like that
Yeah,
before.
and the community always knows best, right?
It does.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Dota was made from the community.
It was.
So what are your thoughts? Now, there's been some complaints that the custom games have been broken now. They broke it even though they
lot
had
of
started the contest.
Yeah, I mean, custom games are always getting broken. I mean, every patch comes in, but you know what you do? Do you A, complain about it, or B, fix your shit? What would you do?
I'd fix my stuff.
You'd fix it. And you'd say that. We go back to Warcraft 3. Back in the day, people were making custom games day after day for free. A guy named The Ziz made Uther Party, Footman, Frenzy, Jungle Race, all of those for free. Nowadays, you make one custom game that's just complete garbage on Dota 2, and you're over there on Patreon asking for hundreds of dollars to fix this game that a friggin' salamander could have made. You know, I just feel these custom game makers should be a little bit, you know, just make the game. Be happy you're making a game. Stop begging for everything. My goodness.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
In Dota, the original, Warcraft, there weren't hardly any updates that broke custom games because updates were few and far between. We got like 2 updates
And that's why there's so many
Dota.
more custom games, because they kept making them. Just because it didn't break, it doesn't mean they weren't working hard.
Don't you feel like the custom games were made because the game was boring and you had to play something better?
Name one good custom game that's come out of Dota 2.
Dota Run.
China. Birzha
Memov. You dare to say Birzha Memov is not a good custom game. Oh,
I literally that game was terrible. I'm just saying, you know, people just need to, you know, just lower your head, make a custom game, prove that you deserve something. Don't ask for something before you're proven.
So keep your head down and work hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you talking about? They made a contest to have custom games, and they broke it so that you can't do the contest.
Maybe they broke it on purpose to see who would have the stamina to make the best game, and everyone failed.
It's a challenge.
It was a trap and a challenge, and everyone fell for it and failed.
You know, I think that there's a bit of both here, because obviously breaking the games a week before the deadline is a little bit, you know, that's a little bit rough. You know, you have this deadline, and you then go around and mess everything up. That's rough. But at the same time,
I guess
you're a little bit right as well.
Whoa, Sheaves.
Tiny bit.
Take it easy.
I'm just saying, the most complete game ever was like Crumbling Island Arena, and like, it's not like that game was very deep or anything on Dota 2, but it was a good game. But you know, I don't know. It just feels like there's no good Dota 2 game makers.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Boom.
There's a guy right now slaving away watching this, and he's deleting his Birzha Memov hero.
Good. That game's terrible.
How could you be so cruel?
I don't know. Custom games. I'm just hoping in the future. I've been hoping for a while that it's just going to be great games popping up. Give me an Uther Party. Give me a Footman Frenzy. Give me an anything.
What about Omni Party?
Like, that game's just... There's 4 games that work. 3 of them are broken. And I don't think that was Dota 2's fault. Just terrible.
Okay.
Well, I'm not being real. Sorry.
It's harsh.
Pardon me.
Slightly harsh. But,
Dang.
you know, what can you do? Are you going to make a game?
No, I'm not trying to. They are. They want to make it. They want to make money off making games. Maybe they should just make games first.
By the way, guys, you can vote again. That's your vote right there. Thinking who's going to win. Is OG or Liquid?
What would you guys say? OG's been looking a little strugglish.
Ooh. Yeah, after they lost their green and they've moved on to the Red Bull. I don't know. Maybe they're allergic or something, but things have not been looking too great. But that's the standard for OG. In case you forget, every time they change their roster, it takes them a really long time to get back into form because they're a very team-oriented team.
How often have they changed their roster?
I mean, not often, but those times that they have, it was just... And then they come back.
And now they're playing against, the team who just won the minor? One of the best teams in the world right now, Liquid? My goodness. What a battle of the juggernauts, the stalwarts.
You know, is it just me or Liquid and OG, whenever they face each other, I kind of feel like they're the same type of team. They kind of came out at the same time. They both didn't make it to the Boston Major. And actually, no, obviously, OG made it to the, not Boston, Frankfurt Major. But Liquid didn't, and I kind of felt like Liquid was a little bit, you know, the sad one of the 2 brothers, the sad child. And I still feel like every time they face each other that it's gonna be a close match.
Yeah, it's always been a battle, even almost at every single major of the last year. You know, Manila, Boston, all of them. It's always been Liquid and OG going back and forth. They steal each other's players. Because they have a very similar style. As I said, they're both Euros too, so they're constantly scrimming against each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good match, but I think you guys are wrong. What? I feel like OG...
Wrong about what?
About Liquid being so strong.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like OG's going to come up. Liquid did just win a minor. They have nothing to prove.
OG was at the last minor.
I know, but OG's been in the trenches. They've been working. And as you said before, we've seen good games. I really have faith in OG. I think they're going to take this series 2-0.
2-0.
OG.
2-0 OG?
2-0.
I could see it. They run really good strategies, you see, and sometimes they're just a little bit off in the precision. Like during the Dota Pit minor, they ran a vengeful strategy. They took 4 axes. They had 1 set left. They took 1 fighter on Roshan. All they had to do was focus 1 person. They didn't. They lost that fight and they lost the game. But if they just made 1 different play, they would have won that. They could have won the whole minor. It was literally off 1 little play. And you know, if they fix that, that's why they got mad, right? The French overlord, the coach himself.
Yep.
Sebastian.
How do we feel Resolution is fitting in, by the way, in OG?
New role and everything. If he feels like he still has to take on the world himself. And it feels like No-Tail's still, I don't know if it's the strategies they're running, but it feels like No-Tail is still like left behind a little bit. And Resolution, it just looks like he's playing, like he wants to play 1v5, even if he doesn't have to. And I mean, that's a good mindset for a mid player, I guess, but it's not always the most like winning.
But he used
strategy.
to be mid as well.
Yeah. Or wait, yeah.
He used to be mid, and then he went safe lane.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a whole new mindset. Like, middle players now are like the cocky ones, right?
I had to take a picture of that poll so I could show everyone how wrong they are.
All right, 17% for OG, 18. And rest
so what happens if they tie? Everyone's wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys really think Liquid's going to 2-0 this series?
We haven't seen many. I think so. I think
so.
But it's online matches, and then maybe they are just joking around. Maybe we do see a Morphling. If they pick Morphling, I'll say they lose. But besides that, I think they'll 2-0.
Great job, Grant.
Thank you.
All right. So we talked a lot about Resolution.
Yeah.
Anybody else that we want to talk about? Interested to see, as you said, oh, there he is right there. There's Resolution. Yeah, as you said, I mean, he kind of has been playing on his own. I think that's going to be fixed in time for this one. I feel like him and No-Tail and Fly are going to be doing a lot more together. Whenever I do watch OG, he seems to just be doing his old Resolution thing, but he's a good morpher. I saw him on DC when he first came over. He morphed pretty good.
I think S4 is still their strongest player, though.
Well,
and they should go around it. I mean, the guy, and especially now that I think Panda's going to be banned against him every time. I mean, he's the best Panda in the game, and now it's a super strong hero. And I think, Fly, my goodness, that guy, I think he's still one of the best drafters in the world, behind people like Puppy.
Sure.
He's going to play from Denmark, I believe.
Denmark.
Why is he there?
Because he's at No-Tail's place, I think.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's good. They're just bonding.
Just chilling.
I saw the Instagram pictures.
Oh. Yeah. What were they doing?
I have to say, OG is very active on the...
On the Insta? We call it the Insta.
The Insta, yeah. They're like super active on it.
That's good. No, I love seeing Fly's workout pictures. Just reminds me, like, how much more self-control. Why do you look at me when you laugh? I hate you. No, yeah, I do, man. That's one of the best Dota players in the world. One of the he's just fit. That takes a lot of dedication. Going to the gym every day, still going to the gym on the computer as well, learning about those scrims, those drafts. That does it all.
You're saying one of the best Dota players in the world, but they're actually going up against the best Dota players in the world.
Yeah, as proven.
So one of the best is not enough if you're going to play against Team Liquid.
Okay, well, don't convince me. I said they were going to get 2-0. Convince this guy. I'm with you.
I mean, Liquid's on a high right now. I've never seen a team do that good. Kuro wins TI. Then he goes and wins the next major. I mean,
minor,
whatever.
Yeah, he did win the first minor.
I mean, that's incredible. There's been no TI slump for these guys, but that slump's got to come sometime. Can't be on the top of the world forever, Sheath.
What if they were? What if Karaoke just ends up winning like the next 6 TIs in a row?
Yeah, what if it starts like a new dynasty?
What if one team just kept winning everything? I guess we'd rename our game to League of Legends and just be done.
They just had someone else win.
Yeah, Faker lost.
Yeah.
Thought he was the best in the world.
I don't actually.
He was like
garbage. But.
He was like a Sumail guy. I don't know. And then they got a dumpster and someone took a picture of him crying and people laughed and stuff.
And their game, one of their games was 20 minutes. First blood happened 7 minutes into the game. Or no, 24 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
And the game total was...
like 6-0 or something?
7-0.
Yeah, it was exciting.
What a slight on all of esports. Way to misrepresent. Anyway. So.
I don't know.
Yeah, more on Liquid though. I mean, yeah, they have the all-star squad. They have basically everybody on their team is fantastic, especially GH, who I like to call the DreamLeague boy.
Why?
GH came during DreamLeague.
Yep.
Yes.
He replaced him that shall not be named. And that team went absolutely bonkers in the DreamLeague
Are you
season.
saying him who shall not be named because you don't know who he should be naming?
What are you talking about? No, the Darth. He replaced Darth Bobo.
War room time.
Whoa.
Let's go. It's draft time. It's time for the first game of the evening.
Shit.
We knocked over a camera, but I'm sure it is fine.